Hello, dear students. How are you? So, today we are taking up participles, one of the most significant grammatical topics of English literature to construct the sentence impressive, precise, and to use in complex and compound sentences. While converting complex and compound into simple one, these participles are mostly used. So, participles is very important for writing English, speaking English, attempting competitive questions in all respects. So, let us come to the participles. What is participle? What is participle? Now, the text that you are viewing, the spelling is wrong. Type mistake, it is participles, Participles, not participants. It is wrongly typed by mistake. So, read it participle. So, what is participle? Participle is a verbal adjective that you first need to keep it mind. What is whenever you are asked in any competition anywhere, and for the basic comprehension of this concept participle, you first need to know participle is a verbal adjective, whereas the next topic that we would be taking up, infinitive and gerund, there the infinitive and gerund is verbal noun. Okay, so keep the difference in mind. Participle is a verbal adjective. How it is verbal adjective? Because it functions as a verb by denoting action, and intransitive verbs having object after it, as well as an adjective by qualifying a noun or pronoun. Okay, so it functions simultaneously both the ways, as a verb by denoting action and taking object as the nature of the verb is, and at the same time it functions as an adjective by qualifying a noun and pronoun. Okay, so keep it in mind. It is, for examples for the participles. I noticed some cattle lying at middle of the road. I noticed some cattle lying at the middle of the road. Here lying is your participle, that is denoting noun cattle. It is qualifying noun cattle at one hand, right, and at the same time denoting action, lying at the middle of the road. Okay, the next example, she is currently reading a drama written by Shakespeare. So here Shakespeare is participle, that is denoting the pronoun she, as well as functioning as a verb denoting action written by Shakespeare. The same, having heard the knocking, he rushed to unbolt the door. Having heard the knocking, he rushed to unbolt the door. Having heard. Here heard is participle, that is denoting to the pronoun he, and like a verb taking object after it, knocking verb. So there are these examples. You just go through these examples with your concentrated mind. You will be getting to know it very clearly. Your concept will be clear. So there are three types of participles. There are three types of participle. Present participle. What is present participle? It denotes a continuous state of action and is conveyed with ing form of the verb. Okay. What is present participle? Present participle denotes continuous state of an action. Action is going on and is denoted by adding ing to the first form of the verb. Okay, whenever we are conveying present participle, put ing form of the verb, and that denotes the continuous state of an action. So keep the key point in mind. Ing form in any period of time, at any state, in any tense, or in any grammatical structure always conveys the continuity of an action. So wherever we are going to convey the continuity of an action, just put ing to the first form of the verb. Okay. So this is present participle. See the example. Radha completed all her homework watching the latest movie on TV. See, here the participle form is watching, and this watching at one hand denoting qualifying the noun Radha, and qualifying noun Radha, it becomes adjective, and like a nature of the verb, it is taking the latest movie as an object after it. So it is functioning both as an adjective and as a verb, right? Struggling hard against the strong winds, he eventually climbed up to the peak, and indulging himself into ocean of joy and pride, he waved the tricolor. See, there are two participles. There are present participle at two places here. Struggling hard, verb, struggling hard against the wind, he eventually climbed up to the peak. So struggling, qualifying pronoun he, and taking object after it as a verb. And the next, indulging himself into ocean of joy. Indulging himself into ocean of joy, he waved the tricolor. आनंद की लहरों में डूबते हुए उसने, आनंद और गर्व की लहरों में, सागर में डूबते हुए उसने ट्राइकलर लहराया. डूबते हुए, इंडल्जिंग. Struggling hard against the hard winds. Struggling hard against the strong winds. Struggling, क्या करते हुए? Struggling, संघर्ष करते हुए. So continuity of the action. Jawaharlal Nehru, spending hard times in jail, happened to write the discovery of India. Okay, happened to write the what action he performed? Wrote the discovery of India. But what was going on at that time when he wrote? Spending hard times in jail. He was spending the hard times at jail. That action was also going on at that time. Continuity of the action. Clear? So you just go through the further examples for this present continuous, and by yourself you construct 10 to 20 sentences in present, past and future, or in any tense that you prefer to write, and then speak them aloud for 10 to 5 times, 5 to 10 times. Okay. So key point here, continuity of the action. Continuity of the action is denoted by ing form of the verb. Right. Now come to the past participle. What is past participle? As the present participle denotes the continuity of the action, the past participle denotes the complete state of an action. Here, no continuity, but the complete state. And this complete state of action is conveyed by third form of the verb. So, whenever we refer to third form of the verb, generally we say generally third form of the verb, but it is also said to be the participle, the past participle form of the verb, that is third form. And third form, you just as you I noted previously to keep mind ing form to denote the continuity. In the same way, keep here it in mind, to denote the complete state of action, always use the third form of the verb without any hesitation in any tense, in any sentence, in any period of time. Okay, third form of the verb. So here it is showing, denoting the complete state of an action, third form of the verb should be used. Like, see the example. Radha was reading the drama written by Shakespeare. At the time, while Radha was reading the drama, what had already been done? Completed the work of writing the drama written by. Okay. Now this written, as the nature of participle, means being verbal adjective denoting Radha, qualifying Radha as an adjective, and as the nature of verb taking object after it by Shakespeare. It is in the passive form. Okay, so but it is eventually an object that is in the passive form converted into subject to add by. Okay. The next example, see, most of the songs sung by Lata, Mukesh and Rafi tend to touch one's personal life. Okay. Most of the song sung by Lata. Now here the participle form of verb is sung, and this sung verb is qualifying the song, the noun, and as nature denoting action, also taking object as the nature of verb. Next, Mr. Sharma never misses to appreciate the delicacy of food prepared by my mom. Mr. Sharma never misses to appreciate the delicacy of food prepared by my mom. Here, prepared. While he is appreciating what work has been done to prepare. So, prepared by. No doubt, next example, see. No doubt, Narendra Modi's speeches leave the public spellbound, but he is rarely seen delivering his speech, reading some already composed or developed material, and this is what makes him a statesman. See, here is the composition of participles. Various participles are here, present and past both are there. See, no doubt, Narendra Modi's speeches leave the public spellbound, but he is rarely seen delivering present participle. उसे he is rarely seen delivering his speeches. कभी भी उसे देखा नहीं जाता कि वो अपनी भाषण दे रहा हो. रीडिंग पढ़ते हुए. already composed or developed material. Already composed and developed material. Composed and developed past participle. Clear? So now these are two participle. Third participle is perfect participle that we will be taking up tomorrow. So okay, goodbye.
अरे वाह यार पापा, आज अच्छा पढ़ाया, आज तो आपने कंप्लीट ही कर दिया.